Hi, my name is Amit, and I made a presentation about POS. It means like point of sale system, and my student ID is 39960. So here we go. In this topic, we're gonna cover a few more things about the POS. It include introduction about the POS, hardware and software, and threat from POS system, POS software vulnerabilities, and how POS get infected, and what's the RAM scrapping, and how we can protect our POS from these things, from cyber criminals I'm talking about. So, uh, what is a POS? POS is a point of sale system that we use for stock management, sales, inventory stocks, and we use POS in every business to control our sales and the stock management and keep an eye on in every in and out process happening in our business, especially in the checkout areas. And we can maintain a sales history to extract information about ordering stuff for whole year, so we know like what we're gonna order next year and what we have to order basically. And what a POS include? POS include like few more things, just like electronic cash drawers, barcode scanners, credit card reader, and the receipt or invoice printer. So like all these things made a POS system that basically every business uses to keep an eye on in every in or out process. That's basically a POS. So next one, what kind of POS hardware and software uses? The hardware of POS that uses it's include like cash drawers, customer polls display, POS monitor, and POS touch screen. There are some others hardware system as well, just as like keyboard, scanner, signature pad, and the chip printer. And if I talk about like software are specially designed for every machine. Like we can run our POS system in our laptop, in our iPad, in our even in our Android mobile phone. So like software are designed according to the requirement of the user. So what are the threats that we faced from POS system? That are data leakage and data theft. They're the two main threats that we are facing from POS system. So what are the data leakage? Data leakage is just like anybody can easily uh, leak our data through the POS system because we are using a high valuable information in POS. We have a lot of data about the customer, card details, personal details, and they swipe their card. So that's kind of stuff. So we are facing the data leakage in POS system. And what are data theft in POS system? When we are processing our data in POS system, so data can be modified, altered. uh, so it make a huge difference in the decision making of business when you like change the whole data, like what it's mean actually mean and what it was. So that's the two kinds of threats we are facing from POS system. Next one is POS vulnerabilities. They are software bugs, public network, and long life cycle. There are three vulnerabilities of POS. First one is software bugs. As we know, like POS is a combination of hardware and software, and so POS uses a software to run their requirements. So POS, because having a software in POS, it suffers from bugs. Every software has bugs. Second one is public network. As we know, like if we are using POS, we are using it in a public area like shopping malls, shops, that kind of stuff, and it has to be in public network. So anybody can try to access it remotely, and mainly the cyber criminals, hackers I'm talking about. And second one is long life cycle. That's a third main thing about the POS system, because as we know, the business owners, they don't concern about POS system. They just run their business, and they don't notice like their POS systems getting old by time and time, so they have to be update their POS system. But the new version of POS system requires new kind of like equipments. Like if the new software required a bar scanner, so they have, and the old machine does not have a bar scanner, so like we can't do the update in the old one, and software is not efficient because new software is designed according to the new technology. So that's what I mean. And third one is how POS get affected. POS, like if we're talking about the POS has a most valuable information about their customers, like credit card details and everything. So this is the best pawn for cyber criminals, hackers to hack and get the information that they need. And so like there are three ways to infected a POS. First one is phishing attack, second one is other devices in the network, third one is comprise third party. Sorry about. So first one is phishing attack. What do you mean by the phishing attack? Phishing attack, what the cyber criminals do, they send the emails to their target with a file, with an infected file, with a malware file. If the another person just download that file, so a program that has been designed by cyber criminals, it's installed in the POS system. So that's how they do that. They basically send their emails for phishing attacks. And the other one is other networks in the network, other devices in the network. So that's mean like if a POS, if they are not able to access POS directly, what they do, they target another devices that is indirectly connected to POS, so they can remotely access the POS. And the third one is comprised third parties. Example, if the programmer who made a program for POS has like he knows about the password of the POS system. So what he do, he tells the password, he can tell the password to the cyber criminal or hacker, so he can access that POS very easily and does not leave a trace behind for the security. And the another one is RAM scrapping. As we know, like when is every process is done in a computer system, it's going through the RAM. So basically in this one, like we just extract the data from the RAM, and the information that has been stealed from RAM is called RAM scrapping, that we are talking about in this one. And RAM scrappers are designed to accumulate the information. What the RAM accumulate information, they are like card number, CVV, expiry date, card type, and most important data embedded in the magnetic strip. So what the hacker do, like they extract the information from RAM of a POS system. How do we protect our POS? POS we can do there are certain ways to protect our POS by update POS software. We can update our POS software uh, time by time. And another one is restrict employee report access. So if a company do not provide any access to the employee to employee, or limit the number of employee to give the access rather than giving the access to the whole members who are working in a company. So by this way we can prevent our POS system. So say no to remote access. As you know, our POS system is a software, so there are certain ways to protect it. And if we say like if we totally decline to the no remote access of these POS, so we can do that, and we can, by this we can protect our POS. So another one is firewall security. As we know, every data is going from the network from the internet to the PC, and from the PC to the network is going through with the firewall. So firewall is the main thing to protect POS. If we like add a firewall security on that network, so we can like protect our POS from this way as well. And the last one is antivirus. By installing antivirus, we don't allow like any unwanted activities in our POS system. The last one is education of the employee. If we like educate our employee about the network security, like you shouldn't download the file, you can prevent this from phishing attack, and these are the ways you can prevent POS system from the hacker. So by doing all these things, we can prevent our POS to get infected. That's all for now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching.